This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for March 19, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.4 points or 0.1% to 413.7. Total trade volume was up with 41,946 shares changing hands at a total value of 284.9 million real or over $71,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Leading the market was Pestec Cambodia, up 0.39% or 10 real to 2,570 real per share, followed by Akleda Bank, which was up 0.27% or 20 real to 7,320 real per share. Sinagville Autonomous Port and Phnom Penh Autonomous Port were also up. Only one stock was down on the other hand. Grand Twins International dropped 0.33% or 20 real to 6,000 real per share, while the 4 remaining stocks on the main board remained flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land was up 0.33% or 10 real to 3,070 real per share, while DBD Engineering was down 0.47% or 10 real to 2,100 real per share. Once again, Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 32,570 shares changing hands at a total value of 238 million real or over $59,500, which was 78% of Wednesday's trade volume. JS Land recorded the second highest trade volume of the day, but with a significant gap to the highest, with only 1,575 shares changing hands at a total value of 4.7 million real or over $1,100, about 4% of March 19th's trade volume. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,008 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 103.59. Looking at global commodities, oil prices fell on Wednesday after Russia agreed to US President Donald Trump's proposal that Moscow and Kiev stop attacking each other's energy infrastructure temporarily, which could lead to more Russian oil entering global markets. Brent crude futures fell 23 cents or 0.3% to $70.33 a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude was down 25 cents or 0.4% at $66.65. Russian President Vladimir Putin agreed on Tuesday to stop attacking Ukrainian energy facilities, but stopped short of endorsing a full 30-day ceasefire that Trump hoped for. Gold rose to a record high as tensions in the Middle East and U.S. tariff uncertainties lifted the bullion safe haven appeal, while traders awaited the U.S. Federal Reserve's decision later in the day. Spot gold added 0.2% to $3,039.38 an ounce. Earlier in the session, it hit an all-time peak of $3,045.24, the 15th one this year. U.S. gold futures gained 0.2% to $3,046.40. Stock futures fell early Wednesday as the U.S. Federal Reserve's interest rate decision looms. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 62 points or 0.15%. S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ 100 futures inched down 0.15% and 0.16% respectively. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for March 19th.